All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 7. Not sure what to expect on this wind, so I prepared two different ways. One of the things that you'll see that I'll typically play is I may do a rocket, depending on exactly what we see here. And this is kind of the situation where I may actually do this, or like one of the things you can technically do. Actually, probably your best look is probably going to be this, to be honest with you. You'd probably want to, you can see 8.6 wind. It's probably going to be top spinning it through here with some, this is probably going to be your best look. Now, I don't know what I can't remember what the side spin is offhand, because I haven't hit this shot in a while. But I'm thinking something along the lines of this, kind of towards the front of the bunker. Let's just see what this does. It's kind of a starting point. Now you're going to have to hit a perfect. I'm just going to, essentially doing this on the fly. You can see that it just kind of shoots up here towards the hole. Maybe just a little bit more side spin. The top spin looked good. The distance looked good. I played it about 10 rings, if you're wondering. You'll only be able to do that with a Apox 7, Thor 7, or Thor 6. So those are the only three clubs that you can look at. Alternatively, you may actually want to go for this straight approach here. So I may do this with my second guide, but do keep in mind that bunker play is going to be probably your most consistent way. It's going to be tough to kind of get dialed. You almost want to set up. You almost want to set up on, like, let's say a dead ball, and you may want to run conversions through a calculator or something. So, for instance, if I was to set up a spreadsheet and essentially say, if a dead ball gives me a 12.3, I know that when I switch balls after I adjust my rings, it's going to switch to 8.5, say, on a 55 ball. So those differences are going to allow you to say, okay, with 8.5, I'm going to go 10 rings. And I can essentially set up my aim and then just go 10 exact rings. And this is just something that I'm just kind of spitballing on the fly. I don't know. I'm just making the numbers up. Because as you can see, I didn't even know what the wind was. I didn't know what shot I was going to do. I just kind of showed up and then just kind of reverted to that. But I'm just trying to talk to you guys about kind of, it'll be easier to set up your rings with a dead ball on that shot, for example, and then just count your rings back and just know your conversion and how many rings you're going to go for all those. So, for instance, if you were to almost put together a spreadsheet and say, okay, with 12.3 miles per hour, I'm going to go 10 point, let's just say that it's 11 rings. And then 12.2, if it says 12.2, I'm going to go 10.9. And, all the way back down to 10.6, which is the smallest wind, or maybe 10.5, but it's somewhere in that. So that's the range of all the spans of winds that a dead ball 35% can give you. However, after you adjust your rings, then you can switch to, what ball was I on, Oceania? Then I can switch to that Oceania or Bandera, and I'll be within the club's range. So it's not going to change my positioning. So if I adjust on a dead ball and then make the switch right at the end, it's not going to change my target spot. So that's one way to think about going about doing that, to where you could micro adjust that and get that dialed in. So good luck with that hole, and I will see you guys on 8.